Hey guys, yeah, this camera around. I'm obviously in my kitchen. This is G2. I'm a real estate agent here in Phoenix, Arizona. My wife and I are realtors for the last, I don't know, 30 years or so. I got to turn my lights on here. There we go. And wanted to get this scope out today because a lot of people are right now, hello Suzanne, AZ Homes. A lot of people today are taking advantage of where interest rates are. They're buying, hi Sonia, buying homes, hoping to get in front of the potential interest rate increase. I did hear some news today that it looks like interest rates probably aren't going to increase, at least not through the first half of this year. They may even take a tick down. With all the mess going on in China and Japan and their markets, home inspections, yeah. Well, wait till you see this here. As a matter of fact, folks, so today's scope, I've digressed. I hit on interest rates. So interest rates are pretty stable right now. If you're a buyer, don't panic. Connect with a real estate agent who understands the market, understands your needs. Connect with a mortgage broker who understands what's going on in the interest rate market, and you're going to be just fine. But on the side of home inspections, I wanted to touch today on why it's so important to get a home inspection, but not generally home inspections, but how about new construction? You know, contractors, builders are, stick with professionals, yes, absolutely. New construction contractors are really on the top of their game. They do a great job. But one of the challenges that new construction builders have is that the people they hire to build their homes are human. They're fallible. They make mistakes. And that's okay. Mistakes are supposed to be made. That's how we learn. Howsoever, what you want is to make sure that their mistakes that they miss are caught. Now, here's an interesting concept. When builders go through the process of building their home, they have on-site inspections. They have on-site inspections from the local municipalities. They have their own team of inspectors. But those people get a little jaded because they're looking at the same thing every day, and it's easy to miss. I got to scratch your head. It's easy to miss something very simple. Well, yeah, no, wait, we're not perfect. Absolutely, we're not perfect. So I wanted to tell you a story, and I come across these stories quite regularly. I got to shift over here to my computer, so if I'm looking away, bear with here. So not too long ago, we were closing on a home we built by a very reputable builder that had gone through all of the inspection processes that the builders typically go through. The city had come out and inspected the house, and at the end of the day, what happened? We got the certificate of occupancy from the city. God bless you, Mr. Builder, you did a great job. Mr. Buyer, move into your home. Cool, we're excited. Well, before we did that, we hired a home inspector. Go figure. Well, we always counsel our clients to hire a home inspector, and he did. He came out and he inspected the home, and you know, by and large, that house was in great shape. Builder did a great job. But here's the really scary and interesting part. When the builder went into the attic and was examining the attic here in Arizona, with a beautiful home with a tile roof, gas water heater, he looked at the gas water heater flume, the vent that comes off the top of the gas water heater and goes up through the ceiling and then up through the attic and then up through the roof and out into the atmosphere. That device is meant to vent toxic fumes and gaseous fumes out into the atmosphere to protect you from your house blowing up. Well, what happened here was The builder, contractor, worker bee forgot to finish the job. Yeah, the gas pipe that went from the top of the gas water heater that was supposed to go out through the top of the house terminated in the attic. They never finished the job. The city had come by and blessed the house. God bless you, Mr. Seller, Mr. Buyer, you did a great job. Move into your house. What he didn't know is that the builder had accidentally built you a bomb. Yeah, you were moving into an explosion. Yeah, I know, like really, really cool. So we contacted the builder, obviously very embarrassed. They sent the contractor, the subcontractor, back to the property, and they had to disassemble the roof. Yeah, a tile roof, had to disassemble the tile roof, punch a hole through the plywood on the top of the roof, finish assembling the flume from the top of the water heater out through the top of the house, and then close up the roof. So the seller was a very, very reputable builder. The buyer was, I will tell you, the buyer was very reluctant to spend the $300 for a home inspection. We strongly encouraged them to follow through with that suggestion. They did, and they were ever so grateful that we did, because they could have moved into a house that their builder accidentally built as a bomb. My goodness. If you want to see this full inspection report, you know, one of the cool things, or not so cool things about Periscope, is we can do a lot of stuff with it, but we can't put URLs in our feed. So I don't know if you can see this. Here we go. So this is, I really, I struggled with what I wanted to do as a bit.ly URL. So if you just type in bit.ly, bit.ly, your builder could blow up your home. I think that's what I wrote. Yep. Your builder could blow up your home. bit.ly, your builder could blow up your home. You can also catch this, and if you don't see this, you get to take a screenshot of it, or you can go to Periscope a little later and grab it, or you can go to Catch. But if you want to go there, you'll see we took photos of obviously the missing flume, and we then took pictures of the disassembly and the reassembly of the roof. So again, this is not to knock builders. Builders do an excellent job of building homes for the public, but they are fallible. They are human. I have many websites. This particular website is a long one, but this one is at homesinphoenix.net. It's not our main site, not our flagship site, and as a matter of fact, it's a very old setup. But that's where this particular URL stems from, the one that I gave you. But to the point, builders do a great job, but they can make mistakes. Homesinphoenix.net, yeah. And so if you're a home buyer looking forward to moving into your new home, please spend the money, hi Dave, to have a home inspection. You will never regret the money you spent, and you will be very, very happy that the list of items that you're given give you an opportunity to understand what deficiencies or defects might be in the property. Existing construction is going to come with a host of thanks, Sonia. Existing construction is going to come with a host of challenges, but that's okay. Somebody lived in it. It's been used. It's been worked in. It's been loved. It's been lived in. Home inspections are there to help you understand what you might have to take care of yourself and what you might be able to ask the seller to repair. On the new construction side, Again, it is so important to have that last set of eyes, somebody that you hire, somebody that's an advocate just for you, somebody that's not jaded to the process day in and day out. These city inspectors go to properties, they look at the same widgets, they assume they're done right. Sometimes they don't look at them. Sometimes they just check them off on their checklist. I got to believe that's what happened to this particular property. So again, I'm G2. My wife is Lori Clindera. We're real estate agents here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm also the state director for the Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals. You can find us on Twitter at G2 Realtor. You can find my wife at Why Are You Renting. You can also email me, g2realtor@gmail.com. And please, always, if you're a real estate agent representing a buyer, please encourage your buyer, strongly encourage your buyer to spend the dollars to have the home inspection. If you're a seller, don't bristle at the fact that there's going to be a home inspection. If you're a seller's agent, work with your seller. Help them understand this is a good thing for everybody. What does G2 stand for? That's a great question. So, short story. I was christened with a very, very long name, George Leo Robert Verado II. But Gramps used to call me Junior, and I'm not. I'm the second, and that didn't set well with my dad. But more importantly, my mom and my grandma didn't get along much, and Grandma used to call me Two just to piss my mother off. So my dad called me G2, and I grew up with it. So, but thanks for asking, and that's the abridged version. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you got a little bit of good information out of this. I got a lot more home inspection stories to tell. After 30 years of doing this day in and day out, we've come across hundreds and hundreds of tales to be told. And we'll put some more up here in the not too distant future. Thanks again for watching. Again, I'm G2 Verado, real estate agent here in Phoenix, Arizona. If you're a real estate agent, please check out Perry RE, my good folks at Perry RE. This scope will also be up on that site, I'm sure. And also, can I share your Periscope and Perry? Absolutely, by all means. And again, if you're a buyer, please invest in a home inspection. You will never regret that expense. You're buying a very expensive item. It's probably the most expensive investment you're ever going to make. Spend the extra few bucks and have the home inspection. Have a great day. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. I might be back a little later. My cat just jumped up on my desk. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.